What makes Hinduism unique and great? This is indeed a very good question. The concepts of utmost freedom of thoughts and actions make Hinduism very special, unique, and great. Hinduism never forbids anyone to question its fundamentals. Not even one Hindu was beaten up or killed for disagreeing with Vedas or arguing with rishis. Even an atheist has the right to condemn Hinduism in public and still proudly proclaim he or she is a Hindu. Nobody in Hinduism had the fate of William Tyndale, 1494-1536 CE, who published the very first English translation of the Holy Bible. He was condemned as a heretic, strangled and burned to death. Alas, what a pity! Historical facts like that are the reason why Hinduism is standing tall among the League of Religions. Hindu scriptures never ever stated Hinduism has monopoly on God, or on truth, or on salvation. Voltaire, in Essay on Tolerance, wrote, "I may disagree with what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it." Hinduism is the symbol of what Voltaire wrote. Hinduism and Judaism are the mothers of all religions in the world. Both Christianity and Islam originated from Judaism. Abraham is the common patriarch of all the three religions. All Eastern religions originated from Hinduism. Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, Jainism. Jainism originated during the time of Rig Veda. What was the original name of Hinduism? Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana is a Sanskrit word which means that which is anadi, beginningless. It was Persians who came to India during 6th century BCE, who gave the name Hinduism, meaning the religion of people living near the Indus River. In Persian, the letter H and S are pronounced almost the same, so they misheard the word Sindhu, Sanskrit name for Indus, and started saying Hindus and Hinduism. There are no words like Hindu or Hinduism in Hindu scriptures. Anglo-Hindu law. Words like Hindu and Hinduism stuck after the first British governor, General Warren Hastings, 1773 to 1785 CE, enforced Anglo-Hindu law to rule Hindus in India. Amazing as it may sound, Hastings also encouraged the study of Sanskrit by European scholars. Anglo-Hindu law is the code of laws used to govern Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Sikhs in British India. What is the language in which the Hindu scriptures were written? Answer is Sanskrit. Sanskrit is older than Hebrew and Latin. The first words in English language came from Sanskrit. The words mother came from Sanskrit word mata, and father came from Sanskrit word pita, as per the PBS public broadcasting system in USA. Video, The Story of English. Believe it or not, the word geometry came from a Sanskrit word named Gyamati, meaning measuring the earth. The word trigonometry came from the word trikonamati, meaning measuring triangular forms. The word dental came from the word danta, and the word no came from na. At the same time, the language of the Indus Valley civilization, Mohenjo-daro and Harappa relics, was of Tamil origin and not Sanskrit. Who were the rishis? Rishis were the scientists of the ancient age. They were not preachers, and they even allowed atheists to debate them. They discussed and debated like scientists about every aspect of life. They even discussed at length about human sexuality. They explored the universe. They even allowed atheistic philosophies in Hinduism. They never beat up or killed people who disagreed with them or put down Vedas. Status of women in Hinduism. There are hymns in Rig Veda indicating very high status to women during Vedic age. Women were allowed to marry men of their choice through Swayamvara. Many great women like Sati, Sita, Kunti, Panchali, and Damayanti choose their husbands through Swayamvara. Girls were married only after attaining the age of maturity. During Rig Vedic times, women were treated with respect by men. Who are Rishikas? Women seers in Vedas are called Rishikas. Out of 30 mentioned in Vedas, few of the great women thinkers and writers, Rishikas, during Vedic age are Aditi, Apala, Gargi, Maitri, Ghosha, and Lopamudra. Gargi composed several hymns that questioned the origin of all existence and had a debate with Rishi Yajnavalkya in the royal court of King Janaka, father of Sita Devi. As far as Hinduism is concerned, salvation is for all, irrespective one is a Hindu or not. Hindu salvation is the process by which a person realizes that he or she is not the perishable body, but the Atma, the immortal soul within. That is the reason why Hindu salvation is known as self-realization. Best among us will achieve by one life, the worst among us will attain salvation through many lives. Nobody rots in hell forever. Hindu salvation concepts are logical and scientific. Nobody, even atheists, are not denied salvation. When a person dies, his or her soul, Atma, leaves planet Earth. According to the accumulated karmic debt, the soul, Atma, goes to heaven, Swarga, or hell, Narga. After brief stay in heaven or hell, the soul, Atma, returns to earth to take another body. This process is repeated many times until the person attains salvation or self-realization. Ancient India's contribution to science and technology. India or Bharat was able to contribute to the field of science and technology through centuries because Hinduism allowed absolute freedom of thoughts, actions among people, unlike what happened in the rest of the world. 1. Zero was invented by Aryabhatta, 476 to 550 CE. He is the author of several treatises on mathematics and astronomy. He also described the solar and lunar eclipses scientifically. 2. India invented numeral system, which the world knows as Hindu-Arabic numeral system. 3. First university in the world was established in Takshila in 700 BCE. 4. The value of pi was first calculated by Bodhyana, who lived around 800 BCE, and he explained the concept of what is known as the Pythagorean theorem. He discovered this long before Archimedes. 5. Mathematical subjects like algebra and trigonometry were discovered by Indians. Quadratic equations were invented by Siddharacharya, 1025 CE. 6. Bhaskaracharya, 1114 till 1185 CE. In his treatise, Surya Siddhanta calculated the time taken for the Earth to orbit the Sun to 9 decimal places, 365.258756484 days. Number 7. Ayurveda, which is a part of the Hindu Vedas, also is the earliest school of medicine in the world. Charaka, the father of medicine, consolidated Ayurveda 2500 years ago. 8. The great University of Nalanda, built in the 4th century BCE, was one of the greatest achievements of ancient India in the field of education. 9. The decimal system as well as place value system were developed in India during 100 BCE. 10. Sushruta, 6th century BCE, is the father of surgery. 2600 years ago, he conducted complicated surgeries like caesareans, cataract, artificial limbs, fractures, urinary stones, and even plastic surgery and brain surgery. The video you just watched was made by Ed Vishwanathan, who has written and published 3 international bestsellers: Am I a Hindu?, Amazing Secrets of the Bhagavad Gita, and Amazing Secrets of Hinduism, which are used in many universities in USA and Canada and have received rave reviews from many Indian newspapers and magazines, as well as from the Library Journal Booklist magazines in the United States.